Blessings. In time, things will reveal themselves. In the future, people will know that God exists, and people will know that people that are evil are not going to go anywhere. People that don't give people the proper channels to spread God's word are not going to get anywhere. People who are greedy to the fact that they suppress God's power in their own hands are not going to get anywhere. That's the times we're living in. We're living in the most recent apocalypse, basically. Look at today's weather. The weather is now literally, it might as well be summertime. Now I'm going to just speak a couple of things real quick. I don't really do this, but I don't have much time. This is an old thing I wrote years ago, parable by Jason Loftus. A fool sees himself into his own darkness, into his own grave, and rushes to pull other people into them, with them, and themselves. This is years ago, so let me read this again. A fool sees himself into his own darkness, into his own grave, and rushes to pull people into them, with themselves. Basically, to sum that parable up, some people are so evil and so literally charismatic that they'll pull you into their own darkness, into their own situation, into their own false teaching, into their own false things. I literally got a dream the other day, and I got a message, and the message said, Rastas basically in Cleveland are not real Rastas. God just literally pulled that into my mind and told me that don't believe the foolishness of any Rasta that claims they're a Rasta in Cleveland. They're not really Rastas. And people that claim that they're Christian in Cleveland and claim they're doing certain things, there's few of them that are very successful at being Christian. The thought process I'm going with is, people be aware that there's some people that literally are spreading false teachings. And you can literally tell. What happens is, you can literally see the false teachings. You can't see the false teachings unless something happens that reveals the false teachings. Usually, that's how basically, what did the parable say? That's how basically false teachers are. A fool, basically, that brings people into his own grave. Basically, while you following them, you're literally pulling yourself into a grave with them. Where the wiser people are so much smarter that they don't even take part of it, and they know better. And you should know better by seeing the situations that are happening. Once you see the situations, once someone makes it clear to you, then you'll know. Sometimes it's right before your eyes. You don't need to look. You don't need to look at all. People pay attention. Adversity.civilrights.vu is a real thing. That's the people you support. That's the people you're doing that's doing this to me, because I'm a genius and I'm great and I'm honest. That's the difference between you, me, and them. God would never trust you, and God will always be on my side, and you will always go in the grave with them.